Family Dynamics in Afro-Comedy, a look at generational humor. Afro-comedy, with its vibrant and diverse array of styles, frequently delves into the complex and often humorous dynamics within African and Afro-diasporic families. The exploration of generational humor reveals a rich tapestry of cultural nuances, societal expectations, and familial relationships that are both unique to and reflective of broader human experiences. This deep dive into family dynamics in Afro-comedy offers insights into how different generations interact, clash, and ultimately connect through humor. The intergenerational divide. A central theme in Afro-comedy is the humorous portrayal of the generational divide. This often manifests in the comedic depiction of the contrasts between traditional values and modern lifestyles. In many African families, there is a noticeable clash between older generations who adhere to traditional norms and younger generations who embrace contemporary influences. Comedians often exploit these contrasts to highlight the absurdities and misunderstandings that arise. For instance, older generations might be portrayed as staunchly traditional, valuing customs and practices passed down through generations, while younger family members might be depicted as progressive or even rebellious. The humor in these scenarios often comes from exaggerated misunderstandings or the older generation struggles to adapt to modern trends. This juxtaposition is not merely for comedic effect, but also serves as a reflection on the tensions inherent in preserving cultural heritage while navigating a rapidly changing world. The role of parental authority. Parental authority is a significant aspect of Afro-comedy, often portrayed with a blend of respect and humor. In many African cultures, respect for elders and adherence to parental authority are deeply ingrained values. Afro-comedians frequently play with this dynamic, exaggerating the strictness or the peculiarities of parental authority to create humor. One common comedic trope is the stern, overprotective parent who imposes strict rules on their children. These parents might be depicted as holding on to outdated practices or being excessively concerned about their children's choices. The humor emerges from the exaggerated reactions of the children who are caught between respecting their parents and navigating their own desires and modern influences. Sibling, rivalries, and dynamics. Sibling relationships are another rich vein for comedic exploration in Afro-comedy. Sibling rivalries, both playful and serious, are a universal experience, and Afro-comedy captures this through a cultural lens. The humor often revolves around the competition for parental favor, the differences in personality and ambition among siblings, and the unique ways they interact within the family structure. Comedians may exaggerate the competitive nature of siblings, showcasing exaggerated arguments, pranks, and playful jabs. These comedic portrayals not only entertain, but also provide a humorous perspective on the often intense dynamics between siblings. The sibling rivalry in Afro-comedy is not just a source of humor, but also a reflection of the underlying familial bonds and affection that persist despite conflicts. The role of extended family. In many African and Afro-diasporic cultures, the concept of extended family is prominent. Afro-comedy often highlights the complexities and humor of interactions with extended family members, such as aunts, uncles, cousins, and grandparents. These relationships are depicted with a mix of affection and exasperation, showcasing the unique role that extended family plays in the familial ecosystem. The comedic portrayal of extended family members often includes their eccentricities, unsolicited advice, and the sometimes awkward family gatherings. These interactions provide a humorous look at how extended family dynamics influence and intersect with the immediate family's life. The humor is derived from the larger-than-life personalities and the often over-the-top scenarios that arise from these interactions. Modern challenges and traditional expectations. Afro-comedy frequently addresses the tension between modern challenges and traditional expectations. For instance, the portrayal of the modern child struggles to balance contemporary career aspirations with traditional family expectations provides fertile ground for comedy. Comedians might depict scenarios where the younger generation is pursuing unconventional career paths, leading to humorous confrontations with parents who expect them to follow more traditional routes. This comedic tension highlights the broader societal shifts and the generational gap in values and aspirations. The humor often arises from the clash between new age ambitions and old school expectations, illustrating the broader struggle of integrating modernity with tradition. Humor as a coping mechanism. For many African and Afro-diasporic families, humor serves as a coping mechanism for navigating the complexities of familial relationships. Comedians often use humor to address and alleviate the pressures and challenges faced within the family unit. This can include everything from dealing with financial strain to managing intergenerational conflicts. By laughing at these challenges, Afro-comedians offer both a form of escapism and a way to process and understand the difficulties of family life. This approach to comedy can be both cathartic and unifying, as it resonates with audiences who share similar experiences. Reflections on cultural identity. Finally, Afro-comedy's exploration of family dynamics often reflects broader themes of cultural identity and belonging. The humorous portrayal of family interactions can be a way of examining and affirming cultural identity. Comedians use their platforms to explore how family traditions, values, and customs shape personal and collective identities. This reflection on cultural identity through humor helps audiences appreciate the richness of their own experiences and the shared aspects of the human condition. The comedic treatment of family dynamics thus serves not only as entertainment, but also as a meaningful exploration of cultural and personal identity. Conclusion. Family dynamics in Afro-comedy offer a rich and nuanced portrayal of generational humor, capturing the essence of intergenerational conflicts, parental authority, sibling rivalries, and the role of extended family. By highlighting the humorous aspects of these dynamics, Afro-comedians provide both entertainment and insightful commentary on the complexities of familial relationships. Through their humor, they reflect on cultural identity, navigate modern challenges, and celebrate the universal experiences of family life, all while bridging the gap between tradition and modernity.